A long time ago, a drop of magical sunlight falls from the sky and sprouts a flower with healing powers. Upon discovering it, an old beggar woman named Mother Gothel hides the flower and uses it to stay young for centuries, until royal soldiers from a nearby kingdom find and uproot it to save their pregnant and ill queen. A few days later, the queen gives birth to a baby princess with long golden hair. While the king and queen are sleeping one evening, Gothel discovers the hair has the same powers as the flower, but turns brown and becomes powerless when cut. She kidnaps the girl, names her Rapunzel, and raises her in a hidden tower in the woods, using her hair to stay young. Each year, on Rapunzel's birthday, the king and queen release thousands of sky lanterns in hopes she will see them and return home. Rapunzel becomes obsessed with the distant lights, and, on the eve of her 18th birthday, asks Gothel for permission to see them closer. Gothel claims that the outside world is too dangerous and Rapunzel is too weak and young to survive in it. Later, handsome thief Flynn Rider steals Rapunzel's intended crown from the palace, abandons his partners, the Stabbington brothers, and takes refuge in the tower. Rapunzel knocks him out and hides him in a closet. She considers showing him to Gothel as proof she is capable of taking care of herself. However, Gothel refuses to let her broach the subject, so Rapunzel sends Gothel on a 3-day journey to get new paints. Rapunzel hides the crown, not realizing it is her own, and tells Flynn he can only get it back by taking her to see the lights. Along the way, they stop at the Snuggly Duckling pub, where menacing thugs try to capture the wanted Flynn. Rapunzel soon charms them into revealing their softer sides. When royal guards arrive, the thugs help her and Flynn to escape. Meanwhile, Gothel becomes suspicious, returns to the empty tower, and finds the crown. She sets out to find Rapunzel, and allies herself with the Stabbington brothers. In escaping from the guards, Flynn and Rapunzel become trapped in a fast-flooding cave. Thinking they will die, Flynn resignedly reveals his true name, Eugene Fitzherbert, and Rapunzel reveals her magic powers. Tangled is a 2010 American 3D computer-animated musical adventure comedy film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios and released by Walt Disney Pictures. Loosely based on the German fairy tale Rapunzel in the collection of folk tales published by the Brothers Grimm, it is the 50th Disney animated feature film. Featuring the voices of Mandy Moore, Zachary Levi, and Donna Murphy, the film tells the story of Rapunzel, a lost, young princess with magical long blonde hair who yearns to leave her secluded tower. Against her foster mother's wishes, she accepts the aid of an intruder to take her out into the world which she has never seen. Before the film's release, its title was changed from Rapunzel to Tangled, reportedly to market the film gender-neutrally. Tangled spent 6 years in production at a cost that has been estimated at $260 million, which, if accurate, would make it the most expensive animated film ever made and one of the most expensive films of all time. The film employed a unique artistic style by blending together features of computer-generated imagery, CGI and traditional animation while using non-photorealistic rendering to create the impression of a painting. Composer Alan Menken, who had worked on prior Disney animated features, returned to score Tangled. Tangled premiered at the El Capitan Theatre on November 14, 2010, and went into general release on November 24. The film earned $592 million in worldwide box office revenue, $200 million of which was earned in the United States and Canada, making it the 8th highest grossing film of 2010, and was praised by critics for its animation, writing, characters, and musical score. The film was nominated for a number of awards, including Best Original Song at the 83rd Academy Awards. The film was released on Blu-ray and DVD on March 29, 2011. A short film, Tangled Ever After, was released later in 2012 and a television series premiered in 2017. Her glowing hair shows a previously hidden exit, and they escape and take refuge in the woods. That night, Gothel catches up to Rapunzel while Eugene is away, gives her the crown, and tells her to use it to test Eugene's loyalty. The next morning, a palace horse named Maximus tracks down Eugene and attempts to arrest him. Rapunzel demands a truce in honor of her birthday, and Maximus reluctantly agrees, joining them as they go to the kingdom and take part in a festival in honor of the lost princess. They spend the day celebrating with the townsfolk, then sail onto the lake to watch the solemn release of the lanterns firsthand. Having fulfilled her dream, Rapunzel gives Eugene back the crown. The two confess their love, and are about to kiss, when Eugene sees the Stabbington brothers. He walks off to apologize, and offers them the crown, but they tie him to a ship so the royal guards will arrest him and Rapunzel will think he abandoned her. They then try to capture Rapunzel, but Gothel stages a rescue and takes Rapunzel home. Eugene escapes with the help of Maximus and the pub thugs. Meanwhile, Rapunzel realizes she has subconsciously incorporated the kingdom's standard into her artwork all her life. Finally understanding that she is the lost princess, she confronts Gothel. Eugene arrives at the tower, climbing up Rapunzel's hair, but then discovers her bound and gagged. Gothel fatally stabs him, and tries to drag Rapunzel to a new hiding place. Rapunzel offers to stop struggling and go willingly, if Gothel will allow her to heal Eugene. Realizing this means Rapunzel will grow old and die in Gothel's clutches, Eugene cuts off Rapunzel's hair before she can heal him. Gothel begins to age rapidly and turns to dust as she falls out of the tower. Rapunzel mourns the death of Eugene, and one of her tears saves his life, still having some of the sun's power in it. Eugene reunites Rapunzel with her real parents, is fully pardoned for his crimes, and he and Rapunzel are married as the kingdom celebrates.